CBS News senior national security contributor, that's Michael Morell, is a former deputy director of the CIA. He joins us from Washington. Good morning to you, Michael Morell. Let's start with this. How unusual is this kind of restriction? What does it say to you?
So it says to me that the United States has credible intelligence of a plot to attack an airliner with the larger devices that must now be checked. I think we can take that to the bank.
But if it's a credible threat, why are the airports being told you have 96 hours to comply? Why not make it immediate?
Because it doesn't sound to me like an imminent threat. It doesn't sound to me like it's specific with regard to one country or one airline. It sounds more like a general plot that we've learned about, a plan to do something significant but not specific.
But Michael, the ban is specific in terms of airports and countries. So what does that tell you about the threat?
So the fact that it's focused on putting explosives into electronic devices and focused on airlines suggests Al-Qaeda. But when you actually look at the countries, it looks more like ISIS, particularly when you put Turkey in there. So at this point, I don't think we know which group is behind this. It could be either one.
Michael, at one point, we thought that Al-Qaeda had suffered significant damage to its own strength. It seems to be coming back.
Charlie, that is a really good point. As we have been focused on ISIS for the last 5 years, Al-Qaeda has rebounded. It's rebounded in Yemen, it is rebounding in Afghanistan, and it is actually a growing problem in Syria, the al-Nusra group. So it is a growing problem that we need to focus more on.
So, in fact, American forces are able to retake, not American forces, but forces opposed to ISIS are able to run them out of Raqqa. What happens to the terrorism front?
So two things happen, I think, Charlie. One is that ISIS becomes an insurgency. It becomes a terrorist group in Iraq and Syria rather than owning territory and being an army. The other thing that happens is that al-Nusra actually has more room to operate, and we will need to start focusing on them.
Former Deputy Director of the CIA, Michael Morell, thanks as always for your time, Michael.
Welcome.